The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Financial freedom is freedom from fear. The more a person seeks security, the more that person gives up control over them. Successful people don't fear failure, but understand that it's necessary to learn and grow from. The moment you make passive income and portfolio income a part of your life will change. The primary difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they manage fear. There are those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who say what happened. To be a successful business owner and investor, you have to be emotionally neutral to winning and losing. The trouble with the rat race is that even if you win, you're still a rat. The key to financial freedom and great wealth is a person's ability to convert earned income into passive and/or portfolio income. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. Start small and dream big. You're only poor if you give up. The idea of having a job is antiquated. The world is filled with opportunities. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. The richest people in the world build networks. Money is just an idea. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power. The rich buy assets, the poor only have expenses. The middle class buys liabilities they think are assets. Most people never get wealthy simply because they're not trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. The love of money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is the root of all evil. If you want to be rich, think big, think differently. The ability to sell is the number one skill in business. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. If trained well, it can create enormous wealth. The The problem with having a job is that it gets in the way of getting rich. If you want to go somewhere, it is best to find someone who has already been there. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is what they do in their spare time. You're only poor if you give up. The most important thing is that you did something. Most people only talk and dream of getting rich. You've done something. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you learn. It's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. Find the game where you can win, and then commit your life to playing it and play to win. The most life-destroying word of all is the word tomorrow. In today's rapidly changing world, the people who are not taking risks are the risk takers. The richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else looks for work. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. If you want to be rich, you need to be financially literate. The primary reason people struggle financially is that they cannot control their emotions. The more you know, the less you risk. Success is a poor teacher. We learn the most about ourselves when we fail. So don't be afraid of failing. Failing is part of the process of success. You cannot have success without failure. Writing down is the best way to remember. Pause this video and comment below your favorite quotes. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary, poor is eternal. The richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else looks for work. It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary, poor is eternal. When you come to the boundaries of what you know, it is time to make some mistakes. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. If you want to be rich, simply serve more people. The primary reason people struggle financially is that they spend years in school but learn nothing about money. The poor, the unsuccessful, the unhappy, the unhealthy are the ones who use the word tomorrow the most. The key to financial freedom is financial education. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. Find the game where you can win and then commit your life to playing it. The key to financial success is to work for yourself and invest in yourself. The only way to become wealthy is to turn earned income into passive and portfolio income. The more you learn, the more you earn. To become financially free, you need to learn how to make money. The greatest risk of all is to do nothing. You have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. The biggest risk a person can take is to do nothing. The difference between the rich and the poor is the way they think about money. The rich focus on their asset columns. Everyone else focuses on their income statements. Education is the foundation of financial success. The biggest mistake you can make is to be afraid of making mistakes. The greatest failure of all is the failure to act. The most important word in the world of money is cash flow. The secret to success is to never stop learning. The number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. You have to be willing to do what others won't in order to achieve what others don't. True wealth is the ability to live life on your own terms. The more you know about money, the more control you have over it. You can never have real success without taking risks. The only difference between a successful person and a failed person is how they handle fear. The most successful people are those who are willing to take risks. The only way to get ahead is to get started. The difference between the rich and the poor is their attitude toward money. The biggest secret of financial success is to invest in yourself. The most valuable asset you can have is a strong financial education. The only way to achieve financial freedom is to take control of your financial future. The most important thing you can do for your financial future is to start today. The only difference between a successful person and a failed person is their willingness to take risks. The biggest mistake people make is to think that they have all the time in the world. The most important thing you can do for your financial future is to start now. The key to financial success is to never stop learning.